Behind me we've got the late morning session of the L&D Sales Conference. Traditionally, learning and development teams really struggle to engage the wider sales organisation in development because most sales leaders think it's all about the results. What's brilliant about this sales conference is it's all about leaders of learning and development sharing peer-to-peer about how they can engage their sales teams.
I'm really pleased the L&D conference is part of the National Sales Conference. It brings together the leaders in education for our profession, but it gives them an opportunity to sort of club together and actually converse on topics which are not necessarily going to be talked about in the main event.
What it really is about is how do we progress the sales profession? How can we help with the professionalisation of sales? How can we help people learn and get better at selling and become more professional, more excellent, more ethical? And actually having this conference, it shares the values of us as a membership association. It's just so important to have this part of the conference, and we've just had some great feedback from delegates all day.
Last year we got so much value just from hearing what the other people in the room were talking about and the issues that they were struggling with.
I think it's been really insightful. So I've taken something from all of the speakers, and the networking part, so speaking to other like-minded professionals, has also been really beneficial.
It's the first conference of its kind that I've come across that's purely focused on sales, and that's an area where we've got a lot of interest and needs.
The sales environment is ever changing. From a learning point of view, it's about being flexible to support that on the fly, not being too arrogant to think that yesterday's solution will still work tomorrow, and having a workforce that has an ability to kind of flex to that requirement when it's needed.
I don't think there's a place where people in charge of sales enablement, sales training, sales delivery can actually get a time and a place to share best practice. So this part of the conference delivers that.
I think this is where we kind of stop thinking in a silo or just in our own heads, and then start sharing some ideas, and it really opens up your mind as to where other people are thinking and how you can incorporate that and assimilate that to your own thinking.
In 2017, if L&D managers and HR professionals come back to this event, they will have the experience of the things that were talked about and discussed and debated and hopefully developed ready for execution over the coming year. So they'll gain insight into new things, but also the experience of what's happened over the previous year.
I'd say you need to spend a day out of the office to go and understand what other organisations who share your challenges are doing to try and address them. This is the only place you can go and find that out.